So osmosis is something that relies on the concentration of the solutions that you're looking at. In osmosis, you have solution that has water with solids dissolved into it. The flow of the water is what's going to be described in osmosis. So what happens with osmosis is that the water flows from where there's a lower concentration of the solid to a higher concentration of the solid. And essentially that makes it so that the concentration overall is going to be equal. So if we think about it, if I have two solutions separated by a semi-permeable membrane, let's say that this solution is 1 molar and this solution is 3 molar. What will happen is that the water will move from the 1 molar solution to the 3 molar solution until the level of the solution has gone down in the 1 molar and up in the 3 molar. And both solutions will end up being around 2 molar. Because the water will dilute the 3 molar solution and it's leaving the 1 molar solution, so it becomes more concentrated. So this is something that you'll, if you're going to be taking any biology classes, will become very important because it's based on the water flow in osmosis. So if we have a solution where we have a low concentration of solutes outside of a solution and a cell inside of it, the water is going to flow into the cell and it's going to get bigger and bigger and eventually blow up. If you have a hypertonic solution, so one where there's a very high concentration of solutes, all the water comes out of the cell and it becomes shriveled. An isotonic solution, we have the amount of solute inside and outside of the cell are equal, and so there's no net loss or gain. So this is just described by that osmosis. Osmosis is also it's pretty important to the principles behind dialysis and some of the concerns there are around whether a patient that is going through dialysis is getting an appropriate amount of water, different types of solutes. They need to have the right numbers of salts and everything going in their systems. It's a very delicate balance. And let's also take a quick look at another simulation of how osmosis works. So let's take a quick look at this osmosis simulator. So you see on the left, we're starting with a pure water solution. On the right, there's a solution that has sodium ions in it. So this has a higher concentration of solute. And you can see quite quickly that this water is moving into that solution with the water and the sodium ions. So this is a semi-permeable membrane here. And it's flowing through there. We get a smaller volume on the left, higher volume on the right, because that water is flowing from low concentration of sodium ions to higher concentration of sodium ions.